Sleep after this one. Yeah, no worries, dude. Okay. So, I think the issues we were having with the cargo grid in the past were just the product of the fact that these containers appear to act kind of uniquely on cargo grids. Like, I had a one spot that I was trying to fill, but I couldn't do it with the container.
Yeah, I scooted them around a little bit, so I think that they're working now. The boxes, like the open SCU boxes, and these, I think these are the old models.
They must be.
They have the new ones now, right? And so
yeah,
these ones are generated off of like the old ship explosions.
Yeah, because these
I think
ones that
we're
looting,
well,
I don't have any problem with these ones on the grid. But that container box, I think I'll just leave it on the floor. Yeah, because fine. That's the one that's giving us a problem on the grid. So we're clear here.
Good to go.
Have to be careful.
So this will be Paul's last one.
Is that a dead body?
Don't worry about it.
It's not our problem. Alright, I'm coming up the ladder.
Yep. Battle stations.
Anyone need food or drink or anything?
Need a little water break before I got water. I'm good.
Paul's good, I'm good. You're good?
I'm good.
Okay. We were born good. We know we're good.
We're great. I know Yellow hates to see us coming.
Oh damn, Paul stole my seat. Alright, well I'm gonna have to jump in the co-pilot seat.
Welcome.
Oh, okay, so Paul was the one on the rhinos, I see. Didn't see your name on it. Oh, fuck you. Wait, oh, these are rear facing? Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, no, you might want to go to the turret.
Wait, hang on. Is there two turrets? Yep. Sometimes there's two turrets on one seat.
Yes, there should
one all the way
be two
at the bottom.
Yep. But I don't know if they share it with the other seat behind the pilot.
I only see the rear turret on the co-pilot seat. I'm gonna go to the turret room.
I think that once he's in that seat, you can't access it, right? Like it's shared control.
Yeah, I think the co-pilot seat can only access the that rear-facing pair of rhinos.
Got a passive scan of something 21 kilometers out.
That is a Hercules.
Hmm.
Do you want to check on it?
Yeah, why not?
Comray's already down. The repeaters next trip? Well, it depends, dude, because right now, dude, it actually, cannons are better.
Yeah, that is Hercules.
Because they nerfed repeaters. Repeaters, basically, cannons got the same muzzle velocity as repeaters. And the advantage that repeaters had for so long was their muzzle velocity. So you had to lead targets less. Cannons were much more powerful, but you had to lead people way, way more. That stopped being a thing. So now, I mean, if you have to lead somebody the same, you might as well do more damage, right? So now cannons are god tier. Cannons are the way. Repeaters are just weak now. We have auto and turrets. Yeah, we have auto and turrets.
Yeah, that's an M2 just floating out in space.
But, is it soft death? Does it has shields up?
Does it have shields up? I can't see anything, so it might be soft death, but maybe it's just a passive scan not working on our end because we're in turrets. I don't know.
We need to double check, make sure it's got shields up.
He actually has stuff on board. He is deceased. That is a dead pilot.
It's a soft death.
No, it's a soft death. All right.
All right.
Grab
Well, fucking,
chopper,
let's go.
alright.
Line up.
2 SCU Gaspian Weevil eggs and 3 SCU Widow. So this
We're
team
not
is
leaving.
back.
We're not leaving Weevil Eggs and Widow behind.
Absolutely not.
All right, who wants to head down?
I'll go.
All right.
All right, we're lined up.
You said 3 and 2.
3 Widow, 2 Weevil.
So we got a single and
And
2 doubles,
230 SCU
or
of
it might
scrap.
be entirely singles. So it might be 5 singles.
We'll see.
Is
I
it
love
a-
being able
a
to like
player
jump out
name?
of the ship, and then like,
Player
but
name
like I
on the
can still see
deceased?
the turret over the bay that I just opened, like still moving around.
You say?
It's so cool. Yeah, is this
Is it
a player?
name on the deceased, or is it
I-
just NPC?
I doubt it's a player. I
No,
mean,
it's
there's so
not a
much
player. Why
scrap
would a
aboard. It has
player-
to be a
yeah,
NPC.
230 SCU of scrap. Absolutely not. It is.
Maybe it was a soft death
What?
from a previous player that you know, just ran by and did like an HRT and got, you know, this on an HRT, and they
This
like
dude's
just smacked it and
name-
ran.
Kadir Pudge Bergman. His nickname was Pudge.
Pudge. His nickname was Pudge. Dude, that's like having the nickname like Bubba. Like he's either got
Hey,
that
there's
nickname for a
nothing wrong
good
with
reason
having
or a
that
bad
nickname.
reason. No, I mean,
Yeah,
but
there's
like
nothing wrong though being nicknamed Bubba.
when you meet a guy whose nickname is Bubba, you got to reevaluate how you judge that man, because he either got the name Bubba for a good reason or a bad reason. If you're gonna have a problem with that man, you got to reevaluate. Hey, maybe that man's got something you don't know about. You never know. All right, so 2 2s and a 1, nice and convenient.
Let me know when you guys are situated back in the turrets, then we're gonna go engage the actual target.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and close the doors.
Come, what? Fucking, what are you doing? My
You
tractor
throwing
beam
it
was
back
like,
there, huh?
throw it, throw it, throw it. I'm like, no, no,
The
don't
max
throw it, bring
lives.
it
Yeah,
closer.
the max lives do that. I've noticed that too.
Yeah, it's like, stop, no, I'm not trying to send it over a large distance anymore.
Alright, we ready?
I'm upstairs.
Good to go.
Alright, let's go find these guys. We got a 400 eye, a Vanguard.
Go beat up these
Connie.
nerds. So the Vanguard's gonna have no cargo, so let's just fucking hard death him first.
Yep, but the 400 eye might have cargo. They have some good cargo too. Are you blowing up the...
Yeah, why not?
Let's see. We got 2 Connies, a 400 eye, and a Vanguard. That is what we are working against.
Okay, so we're gonna try to soft death everyone but the Vanguard. Kill the Vanguard first, get him right off our radar.
Yeah, I got him targeted. I don't know about you guys, but we're heading
Yep,
right towards
Jarrett.
him.
You
Jarrett
don't see
Parker.
many Jarretts. I have a good friend named Jarrett. You don't see many Jarretts.
Say goodbye to Jarrett. Probably won't last more than a couple seconds.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jared's more. He's got a little more, you know.
I mean, like Jared, you know, you see a lot of Jareds, but like Jarrett,
Yeah.
you don't. It's
Yeah.
not. It's a bit more rare. Can you nose up on him? Get wrecked, Jarrett. Oh, he's about to die. Hard death him so he gets off our radar. Alright, he's on our left above. He's above. Now he's behind.
Drop it
Okay.
down below.
Yeah, we got a shot.
Oh wait, you guys are still trying to target Jarrett?
Yeah, we're trying to hard death him.
Alright.
He's hard death?
Understood.
Yeah, get this Connie right in front of us.
Understood.
For some reason, this turret, despite all my settings, wants to be a lag pip. Which is fine, I guess. Like, I'm equally as comfortable with a lead pip or a lag pip, but like, it's kind of weird that I just hop in a random turret and it's like, this turret's a lag pip.
Well, I mean, was Paul using lag pip? Because I know I use lag pip.
Is it like per turret? I thought it was per player, like as a setting.
My experience has been just per turret or per system that I'm using.
Oh,
Oh,
I guess that makes sense. He kind of desynced. He's left and now he's above.
He's pulling around starboard side. Yep, go ahead and roll us a bit. Go.
Yes, you guys got him.
He's up and over now.
He's coming under. There's one coming under. I don't know if we're on the same one anymore. Same Connie. There's two Connies.
Okay, yeah. Shoot a Connie if you see one. I'm gonna start
Oh, there's
shooting
one
soon.
heading towards aft, coming up above us now. All right, I'm starting to lose targeting solutions. One starboard high. Keep rolling. He's trying to get over us. The roll's canceling him. There you go. Perfect.
Oh,
Alright,
they're just
stop
desyncing.
that.
I see.
Yeah.
No, not stop. Damn. Guys, not being nice to us today.
He's above us. But yeah, no, I've had so many people that are good at PvP tell me like, bro, lag pip is the way to go. And then like so many other people, like an equal number of people who are equally good at PvP were like, bro, no, lead pip is the way to go, bro.
I think that they both have purpose. I think that lead pip does a better job representing the direction that their ship is moving. So you
I
can
think
go ahead and merge and
lead
have a
pip-
better idea.
Lead pip is easier to cheese. If you know your opponent's using lead pip, you can cheese them by wiggling easier.
Correct, yeah. I do feel that. But I also feel like once you're close enough, the pip stops mattering, right? So
Yeah, if you're close,
it's
the
more
pip
so-
doesn't matter so
yeah,
much.
Exactly. And that's kind of where we want to be for the most part anyways.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're trying to PvP over 900 meters, you're fucking wrong as hell.
Yeah.
Alright, where is this guy at?
They keep desyncing.
There's like two Connies. and I
Yeah.
can't, like, keep an eye
If you need to, well, I mean, our shields still look okay, but if you need to, fucking just joust out and re-engage.
I just need to figure out who's who. I got this Connie though. Alright.
There's one.
Oh, that was the
one.
target.
Where's the other one?
I'm shooting at one.
Alright.
Gotcha. Oh, there he is. Yep. They keep swapping to white.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's throwing me off.
Paul said I agree, but we were talking so fast I don't know which part he agreed on.
Thank you, Paul. You're always so supportive.
I agree. I appreciate you, brother. It's like, fuck, dude.
Where is
That's the hard part about Twitch chat. Like, if you're talking like a lot, somebody will be like, "You're totally right," and then you'll be like, "Yeah, I am, aren't I?" And they'll be like, "No, you're totally fucking wrong. I said you were right about the other thing." Like, you know, like. I've learned, like, if I'm hanging out in like my friends' chats or something, like, to be overly specific. Oh, he's down. He's down.
There we go.
right here? Forge it. I be careful.
So
with
like
this
instead of be like I agree, I'll be like I agree when you said this, that, and the other thing. Like, you know, and I'll be like super specific. Especially because like trying to focus on a game and keep track of a chat makes you stupid. It makes you into a stupid person. Like I'll look at chat like 10 seconds late and be like, I have no idea what you're talking about, even though like I was talking about the thing you're talking about like 5 seconds ago. You know?
All right.
Like it's seriously as a Twitch chat is a brain worm. It's so hard, dude. Sometimes it's so hard to keep track of like everything.
I feel like it's good mental exercise, though.
It's great mental exercise. However, you know how sometimes when you just try to hit a lift and you just don't make the lift? That happens a lot mentally in Twitch chat.
You guys can go ahead and blow this 4-inch die up. It's got nothing.
Oh, I went down into the cargo bay already. It'll
Same.
be up to you guys. About the purpose of the pips? Oh no, yeah. I think ultimately, like, so I don't know. I've heard things like, so a lead pip is easier to wiggle out of, or wiggle your way to fuck with the guy using the lead pip. But then a lag pip, it keeps your nose on the target, which is a very important thing. I think that the lag pip keeps your nose on the enemy ship. So like, I mean, like, it keeps your nose ahead of the enemy ship, but it keeps your eyes on the enemy ship. So like when their nose comes around, when they change direction, you know, when they're preparing, like, I think the lag pip helps you read the enemy's movements better.
But this ship doesn't want to blow up. We're just gonna leave it.
Because like if you come around and nose on to me, right, I know what you're doing. But
I feel
like
that's true, but only if it's over, like I said, kind of like as we get closer, right? So like over like long distances, right? I can trust lead pip to go ahead and judge your nose direction, right, and the direction your ship is moving in. So I can go ahead and get a better merging option for myself, right? I can see, oh, okay, I can go ahead and move in a way, and so I can get a better merge, right? But
I
usually
mean, at a
like,
long distance, you
during
don't...
the merge, I'll swap to lag pip so I can get a more.
Oh,
meaningful
interesting. So you actually switch back and
point of-
forth?
Yes. So I'll switch to lag pip so I can go ahead and target sub-components, because I do sub-targeting as well. And that way I'm either going to cockpit snipe or I'm going to just go for an engine, maybe if it's a larger ship, right? And I'll just focus that only.
Interesting. So now, I mean, I'm basing all of this off of, you know, a 1v1 with light fighters. When it comes to like component sniping, I do it manually. Like if say I'm fighting a Connie, I get in close, I figure out, okay, if I aim at the cockpit, I hit the mid. So I start aiming at the mid off to the left, because I know that'll hit the engines, you know, and that's just natural for me to just Kentucky
right
windage
now,
it.
What Paul said, right? We don't have like the sub-targeting like MFDs like we used to, where it says like we're targeting this thrust or that, right? There's no real way to go ahead and engage it. There's no box that gets reformed for, you know, a firing solution.
Well, there
So
used to
right
be,
now-
but yeah, it's not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now it's like we're kind of like in limbo, I think.
Hmm.
But I know that that will be important later on. But for right now, it's just more so just like cockpit sniping, right?
Yeah, I've been
and that's why
using
I've
lead pip
been running
lately,
ballistics.
but because a bunch of people told me I should, and I've been trying it out to like humor them. But I feel like the point of using a lag pip so that your eyeballs are on the actual ship that you're fighting gives you more information. Because it
Well, I
helps you
also
read
think
them.
Lag pip helps people. Well, yeah, I think lag pip helps people too learn not to trust the pip entirely.
That's true. Well, and the thing is, like, PvP is far more about psychologically reading somebody than it is about aiming or flying. It's about knowing strats and reading strats and knowing what somebody's going to do next, because like you can look at them right now and know what they're going to do next.
Yeah, because like I get told
You can
if
read
I
the
get
play.
told that I'm a pip wiggler, right? You're a pip wiggler. I already know.
What's wrong with being a
That-
pip wiggler? That's just taking
Yeah,
advantage
it's
of
called
some
just being
idiot. Like,
evasive
yeah.
and
Oh.
abusing a computer system, right? Like, because
Like-
the computer system is trying to generate a firing solution for them, so I'm going to trick that computer system so
Well,
I don't get shot.
if I look at you, you're aggressing me, and I look at you, and I think this guy's probably using a lead pip, and I start pip wiggling, and you start crying about pip wiggling, I know I already won.
Yeah, I already know, because there's no way that you're going to be able to go ahead and not rely on that pip, like as your sole provider for damage dealing, right? Like you need
Yeah.
that pip to hit me then, and if that's the case, you're never going to hit me.
But like the lag pip, I'm used to the general
Adjusting
lead my shots
yourself.
have. So like
Yeah.
you could turn my pip off and I could probably still hit shots.
Exactly. And that's the big difference for people.
Wiggling is not supposed to happen like a bug. What do you mean? Like, so, okay, the computer is taking my trajectory and the speed of your rounds, and it's calculating how far you have to lead me in order to hit me. And if I'm traveling in a straight line, it'll hit me every single time. That's not a bug, that's an exploit. I can choose to exploit that, and that's a strategic thing.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe they'll make like a more advanced weapon system in the future, right? For the game, right? They want to go and implement that, but I don't know if they will. I mean, because even in real life, right? If you look at things like they use lag pip in real life, right? If you want to even say that, right? They use lag pip in real life. What do you think real fighter pilots will be doing? They're going to be pip wiggling, right? They're going to be evading, and that firing solution is going to be changing constantly.
Well, I mean, the truth is, fighter pilots don't pip wiggle. You know why? Because it would kill them. Because the G's that we pull in a regular day in Star Citizen would kill a human being.
Yeah.
It would kill us instantly. NGs casually for like sustained periods of time.
So, like, you know, there is elements of realism, and I tell people, if I had a nickel for every time I had this conversation, but there is a scale between just straight game balance and entertainment versus realism. That's a scale. Every game that tries to be slightly realistic is somewhere on that scale, but they have to make decisions. For example, in PUBG, if you hold shift, you will continue to sprint. If you hold shift forever, you will continue to sprint forever. Can you sprint forever? I know I can't. That's not realistic, right?
Yeah.
But the bullet drop and bullet velocity, that's realistic. But there's also no wind. That's unrealistic. You know, Tarkov claims to be pretty realistic. Guess what? There's never any wind calls. You have bullet drop, you have bullet velocity, you know, some higher velocity round, like armor piercing rounds, they drop less than, like, you know, other types of rounds. That's kind of realistic, but there's never any wind. That's unrealistic. Or, like, you know, you can just machine gun me and I can black out both my legs and both my arms, but I can still accurately shoot back at you because, you know, we're playing robot characters that don't feel pain. That's unrealistic. Realism is a scale in every game. Even Arma tries to be the most realistic game. It's still unrealistic in a lot of ways. Fear. You can try to make the most accurate war simulator ever. You still can't simulate fear. But I say all that to say, like, yes, you know, realism is a sliding scale, and every dev needs to treat that as a balance.
It can't be super realistic, or else
Because-
it doesn't become very fun.
Like, you can say game versus realism. You can also say fun versus realism. Because, like, you know, what did PUBG do? PUBG did patches and patches and patches and patches because they thought that there was too much of a meta in the game. Guess what? Real life has had a meta forever. And it's never been patched or balanced. Real life has a meta. And it's unfair, and it's been unbalanced, and it's never been balanced. But guess what? Fuck it. You know, everyone just exploits it. You know, we have sleepers in real life. We have spies in real life. We have, you know, certain weapons that are objectively better than other weapons in real life. You know, I mean, like, if you made a game that was ultimately realistic, on day one you would have a meta, and your game would fail because everyone would be so sick of the meta, but there'd be no way to get rid of the meta without getting away from your realism.
Hard balance. Very hard balance.
There is no balance. Real life is unbalanced as fuck, dude.
No, I mean when it comes to like, you know,
Honestly, if you made a game that was
Realism and-
super realistic, it would have to be pay to win. First of all.
you say pay to win, you kind of cut out.
Oh, yeah, no, it would have to be pay to win. If you made a game that was, if
Yeah.
your dedication was making a game that was realistic, it would have to be pay to win.
Sounds about right.
How could it not be? I mean, like, performance in combat is literally about military spending.
Well,
And
I
I'd
don't
like
think
somebody
the
try to
average
tell me
player-
that it isn't, because I think I know.
I don't think the average gamer has the U.S. Military budget to spend on a game.
That's exactly my point. That's why a truly realistic game would never work. It'd be impossible. You'd have to have an entire country dedicate to being good at that game. And then you would just literally remake your own country's military in a game for no reason. Like, it'd be pointless.
Well, that'd probably be pretty cool.
I mean, but then we have other cool experiences like Squad. We could just play Squad instead, you know?
All right. I got nothing mission-wise.
Well, I know, let's go ahead and land, because I know Paul said that was his last one. He was thinking about hopping off.
Where to? Seraphim.
No, let's land Seraphim.
God damn it! I forgot about your Ronald McDonald looking ass. That's terrifying.
I just fucked around with as many settings as I could until I got something that was like, yeah, that's fucked. I just got as cursed as I could.
I would never let you on board my ship if I didn't know you.
I mean, like,
I'd be like, there's no way this person is not a murder hobo. I mean, just look at him.
give me 3 weeks and they're gonna make me redo my face anyway. Like,
You can
every
save,
3 times I play this game, they make me redo my face.
Can't you just save your face now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't care about that, because every time I make my face, I just click random a bunch of times and I send
Part
it.
of the fun.
Well, so the whole thing about, like, putting details into making a good character creator is so that you feel attached to your character. But I have no reason to be attached to my character, because they make me reset the fucker every few weeks.
Well, now they let you save it, so you can kind of get attached. But it's still so much funnier to make Ronald McDonald.
No,
I mean, like, I like clicking the random a shitload of times, because I know that I'm only going to have the motherfucker for like a month before they make me do it again.
You're making like Dark Souls Abomination characters, though. That's what you're doing.
You know what I'm doing? I'm trying to pay homage to Monster Factory. Have you guys ever seen Monster Factory? It's the single greatest YouTube series ever made. So, are you guys familiar with the McElroy brothers? They do a podcast called My Brother and Me. It's 3 brothers. They used to work for Polygon, but now they do their own thing. Anyway, 2 of them made this YouTube series called Monster Factory, where they go into games like together over like a Skype call, and they play a game with like a good character creator and make like the ugliest fucker ever and make a whole episode out of like making the character. Like, they like come up with like a backstory for the character. They play the game as this ugly ass character, and it's like some of the best YouTube comedy there fucking is. And if Star Citizen slows down, I'll just fucking switch over into the chat mode, and I'll pull up an episode or 2, and force you to watch them, because they're so fucking amazing. They're so fucking funny. These guys are comedy geniuses. They're so funny, and they make the ugliest shit you've ever seen. and just crack jokes for like 20 minutes about like how ugly it is. And you know, like over the course of this YouTube series, like they've come up with this hashtag called like hashtag no middle sliders, you know, like it's so funny. And then they've done games like Mass Effect 2, which does not allow you to do very much with the character creator. So they downloaded like a mod that like allowed you to crack the character creator, but it was such a rough mod that like you had to enter in like number values for everything, and like they didn't know what half the values even like the definitions even were. So they would just put in a bunch of numbers and then like load up the game and be like, holy shit, okay, that's what that did. Like it's fucking hilarious, dude. It's so funny. But it's called Monster Factory, and they have like tons of them now. And I would recommend just starting from the beginning. They enjoy Dark Souls a lot. They've made some pretty ugly Dark Souls characters.
I've made some pretty ugly ones myself when it comes to Dark Souls. Dark Souls is just great when it comes to that type of thing.
Well, they have that randomize button that like bases the new randomization off of what you currently had, and you can just like click it a million times without looking, and just you're gonna have magic at the end, and it's great. I think every game should have that feature, because that one's pretty awesome. But I know like from what Paul is saying, not to like completely ignore Paul. Like I know that you can save your character's face. I'm just saying that the game doesn't give you a reason to be attached to your character's face yet. I spent far more time on character creator in Skyrim than I have in Star Citizen. And Final Fantasy XIV, come to think of it. I tried to make the guy look, somewhat like me, because like I felt like that would help my immersion. Like I feel like my guy looks, kind of like me a little bit.
Wait, we have arrived at Seraphim.
This game doesn't give a reason to get attached to itself. That's true. But yeah, no, they do like several Elder Scrolls episodes. They do like Monster Factory. They do basically any game you've ever liked with a character creator. Monster Factory probably did an episode. And I mean, they're just gold. Just fucking comedy gold, straight gas. All right, let's get like two guys chucking boxes out of here.
Alright. Do we want to sell now, or do we want to keep building up our stash?
I think we should build up our stash. I want to, like, basically when we get to the point where we're like, hey, let's sell, like, that's when we can fill a cargo bay with weevil eggs. That's my vision for it anyway,
Scariest trip ever.
Because, like, the thing is, raise your hand if you're strapped for cash.
Well, what's your definition of strap for cash?
I mean, like, you can't buy ammo or things that you need.
Oh, yeah, no. We're good.
So like we can just like stockpile shit,
Wait for the fun of the game.
But then someday, we can play the long game. Now, I'm an MMO gamer, so like someday I'm going to be like, hey, maybe we should sell our gear. And I'm going to look and I'm going to be like, holy fuck, you guys realize how many weevil eggs we have? Or some shit like that,
Yeah. We're going to have to, because we're storing this in my free elevator right now. So we're going to need to, buy all of our...
Whoever sends it down will actually get it into their inventory.
Oh, really? That's how that works?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
But the other thing is like, when we sell this shit, we're going to do it together anyhow,
Yeah. But no, I'm just saying it's a lot easier to tell how much we have. It's all under one person's stash.
Yeah.
Let's
I think they're probably gonna wipe again though, but I mean this is good practice regardless. Because these are all new systems that we're playing around with and using.
and they're not always
So
gonna
I
like.
do enjoy this.
I do think that we can test it. Like the next time
Yeah.
they wipe,
I think so.
I think that some of us are gonna find that some of this stuff is still here.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, that much.
I think that like, you know, after a wipe or after a patch finding out that like, you know, all my weevil eggs were gone. I don't know. I don't think that's the norm. I think that was probably a fluke.
It's happened to me so far for the past 3 patches, as well as major patches. They always eat my commodity. Because if it's labeled as a commodity good, they just eat it.
That also could be a motivator. It's like, hey, new patch is coming, fucking community selling night, you know.
Yeah, and I think that's a good idea too. Like, yeah, for sure. If anybody has stuff that they've got stored up and they want help selling really quick.
Yeah, we all get together and we
like-
do some fucking logistics, baby.
Yeah.
Dude,
we see
logistics
who's got
wins wars,
what,
bro.
we-
About the
we
Atlas, about
coordinate
the
and-
cargo ships, everything.
Yeah.
And it also, like, I mean, it helps us strategically as players. Like, we can prioritize better when we know actually what's important.
Hey, Nick, do you want me to go ahead and leave that box up there for you? It's just the one of the open SCU boxes that you can store stuff in.
Are we gonna keep running the A2 or what's going on?
I think let's just leave the shit in the container. Like the container's a
Yeah.
nothing part. We could fucking buy another one if we lost it for like 4K.
Well, like, what are we gonna do now? Like, whatever.
I mean, we can keep
God,
running. We just wanted to like drop all our cargo and let, you know, Paul back out because I know he was trying to get some sleep.
Yeah. All right.
But we can, I mean, like, you know,
Clear the,
landing so
clear
that
the
Paul can drop out and then just drop off our gear. It's just a good chance to drop off gear.
Yeah. Everyone clear the ship area. I'm gonna store it real quick. Oh shit. Somebody got sent down with it. Who just got taken away?
Sorry, Paul.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
what? Oh my
Oh.
god.
Out of there,
Dude,
Paul.
I looked up and I saw 3 party markers and oh, he got sent down with a ship. Okay. No, I looked up and I saw 3 party markers before I sent the cargo down. That's funny. That's hilarious. Wait, what happens to you? Do you get like teleported back to like the lobby or something?
Usually it just sends it right back up. So I don't know what happened.
Where did he go?
Paul, maybe Paul will come back once I call the ship back.
Do we have to do it again for science? Like
Yeah, you can go stand it there for science.
No, I don't want to like
I'll
potentially
check that.
lose an entire loadout of things that I had to like collect. Oh, but we're in your hangar now. I can
Storage
drop my
locker
empty
right
water
here.
bottles.
Oh, come on. Yeah, go. I know
Yeah,
I
hey Zach,
littered
you
all
can
over
drop
your
your
Connie.
you can drop your empty water bottles now because we're not in
Yeah, come
your
on,
hangar.
This is a dump.
you're
This place
right.
is just a giant dump. See
You
that
can drop a
corner
water
over
bottle
there?
on the ground. It won't be persistent that you have to look at it.
Oh my god.
He fucking chucked it. Oh yeah. I don't know. Is there a ship that's better suited for 3 people?
I don't know. C1? No, C1 can't do jack shit.
I mean, it's not the Taurus because the Taurus is really only good for 1 to 2.
Yeah. I don't know. MSR, if any of you guys got one. Shit, what? Okay. All I can think of are Crusader ships right now. Any of you guys got a
Nick's poor Nick's. He's got like Crusader on the brain. The only ships he knows about in this game are Crusader ships.
They are. Telling you.
Hey, nice
My
playing
favorite
with
ship
you as
line.
always as well, Paul, dude.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
good night, brother. Thank you so much for the help. That was a lot of fun having you in the group.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're
I feel
welcome
the
anytime,
A2
dude.
is still
You're welcome
solid even with
anytime.
3 people, but it's just big and bulky and something to keep in mind.
The what?
Yeah, I
The
think
A2?
we can pull this off with it, the A2 still.
Yeah, I think the A2 is fine.
I was just wondering if there was like one more optimized because like, you know, kind of Phoenix or Andromeda, I'd be like, hey, we should maybe use that. But then again, we might run into problems if we found a 32 SU, but that's kind of irrelevant because we'd run into problems selling a 32 SU container in the first place. So, yeah, if we had a Connie Phoenix or Andromeda, I'd say we should use that, but we don't, so fuck it.
Right. Well, let me see what I have. Never mind. My choice for cargo is either the C1 or the A2. And the A2,
Well, we still gotta kill things.
yeah. Yeah, is there really a good 3-person ship?
Yeah, there's a
I
lot.
honestly can't think of one.
But like, combine,
like, for-
is there a good
for
3-person
ERT.
ship with, do we currently own one? For an ERT? Yeah, Connie Andromeda, Connie Phoenix, boom, right there, 2 off the top of my head.
Well,
Yeah, just
know
because I have
those.
the 2 turrets.
But I have a Taurus because I wanted a big cargo bay, so I don't have 2 turrets anymore.
Star
We
Runner.
could do
Beamer.
my Corsair,
Oh,
but it's kind of stupid that I need a
doesn't have
co-pilot
much cargo bay,
to
though.
control 2 of my size 5s, which is why I bought the Connie in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
However, we do have 3 people, so yes, it could be effective,
Oh, what the fuck?
but it would be less effective than like a Connie Andromeda or a Connie Phoenix.
oh, what the hell?
So the pilot's
Okay,
got
you seeing what I'm seeing?
2 size 5s. So if we get in the right turrets, then yes, we can outperform the Corsair damage just straight DPS wise. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing an 8-2 that's going to be very difficult to get into.
Yeah, what did Paul do when
Oh,
he was
shit,
down?
hang on,
Paul,
wait a
what did he
minute.
do? Yeah, hit that front ramp.
Oh,
Yeah, hit the front ramp.
Oh, you did
That'll
this?
settle it back. Yeah, wait, hang on. Why is the entire area under the shadow look
I don't know.
so fucking crispy? What the fuck? It looks fucking crispy, dude. Like, what the hell?
oh, what on earth happened to you down there, Paul?
There's definitely some damage to the rear ramp. I mean, look at that.
Well, yeah, I'm
You
gonna
gotta check.
obviously
You gotta.
refill it.
Yeah. Look at that. What
How's that
happened?
Come on, you
Paul,
guys.
what did you do?
Paul!
Oh,
Come on,
oh,
Paul!
you scratched the
Paul,
paint.
what did you do? Everyone just yell Paul. Paul!
Oh.
Paul! Come on, Paul! Fucking Paul!
Scratch the paint. Paul, get back in here and pay for my repairs right now.
Is you have an M series cannon, and then you have Galdarines on this, and then you have Omniskis as these solos. Like, what is this loadout?
M7As,
What's the stock
Galdarines,
loadout?
Omniskis. Like, first of all, M7As and Omniskis, like, that's practically the same thing. Why go with 2 manufacturers?
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand.
Because we can. Don't ever doubt the genius.
Oh, you know what?
engineering
No,
minds over
I
at
know
Crusader.
why. Actually, no. Think about it. I know why. Halfway through the Hercules development, someone got fired.
More than likely, yeah.
I see.
That's what it was. Someone got fired halfway through development of the Hercules. And then a new
They had
contract.
changed the entire like weapon loadout.
Yeah, then the Omniskis got added. That's what it was. Dare somebody tell me
Where
I'm
did the
wrong.
Galdarines come from, though, too? Like what? Yeah,
Well, I
you've
mean, yeah,
crossed
like,
over,
how do you
right?
go,
You've
like,
got,
okay,
the-
we're gonna do cannons except for those turrets. Fuck those turrets. We're gonna, like, wait, what?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it.
I mean, you could switch them all to cannons, but, like, why is that a thing you would have to do yourself?
I don't know. Yeah, it makes no fucking sense.
Alright, start looking for ERTs, by the way.
I got an ERT Afterlife on Yella, so I'm gonna try to ignore it for now and see what I have for Mercenary.
That'll do. Suppose.
I have a provide backup on Mercenary. We can do a bunker. And then hopefully get a better ERT afterward.
So if you take an ERT and then it removes it from the stack, would it generate another ERT?
No, because I tried this. And so, say you take an ERT and then abandon it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take fucking 5 ever before you get a replacement ERT in the stack. Because we tried this.
I see.
It used to be better. It used to be different. It used to be like,
It used to be pretty fast, yeah.
yeah, it was like really fast, yeah. But on the other hand, I'm not gonna complain about doing a bunker or two.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Because A,
Yep.
I fucking love FPS
Bunker.
combat, and B, I need to level up my bunker Crusader rep in the first place.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Because
We'll
this
defend
protect,
these bunkers.
provide backup, bullshit ass, beginner ass missions, I need the wave ones. I need the minor threat, medium threat, serious threat missions. You know, the 90k missions.
Hey, if there's no comm array by the, actually, never mind. I don't know if that feels sufficient. I was gonna ask, if there's no comm array at whatever bunker we do it, you want to drop a bomb just to wipe out anybody on the surface?
If there's no comm array, let's fucking do it, dude. How often do you get to drop a bomb?
Never. I've never dropped a bomb in this thing before, you know?
Wait,
that?
You
really?
Never dropped a bomb.
Never?
Never?
dropped a bomb in the game.
How
Hold
long have you
on, wait
played
a
this
minute, that's
game?
like popping
A
a
while.
cherry. Hold on here. No, we gotta drop your first bomb. We gotta go ahead and get you set up. You gotta learn how to use the instrumental drop system. Oh my gosh, this is so
Well, you got
exciting.
what? You got like
Get up
10
here.
bombs, right? We got to go in the middle of nowhere and like
Four. We got
make
four
you.
bombs.
Four.
We got 4 bombs. So okay, we can use like 2 bombs in the middle of nowhere so that you can get used to the targeting system. Now, yeah, you train like you fight, right?
I guess so.
I also haven't seen the targeting system too since the update, so I'm actually really curious too.
Ooh, that's a good point.
I
I haven't seen it
gotta-
since the update either. I dropped the bombs on Jumptown months and months ago.
Yeah, get up here then. Get up to the bridge. We'll go ahead and we'll just ride with them out.
Alright, do you want me
Yeah.
to share my screen so you guys can see the heads-up display?
Yes, please. Actually,
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just like prone out somewhere and then pull up your Discord stream. And then I'll do it on stream so that everyone can see.
So we're just gonna go someplace random for now. So we're
For now, yeah. I mean, like, we got 4
Yeah.
bombs. And you got... I guarantee you, Nick, if we go to our target location and you try to drop your first bomb on that target location, I guarantee you're going to miss.
All right.
This is why we train.
Well, what planet is this place on? Because I never got the mission. I don't know if you shared it yet.
Oh, hang on. Let me make sure I actually did share it. Okay, contracts accepted, provide backup. Okay, hang on. Stand by.
Standing by.
I might actually be completely high.
Oh.
Okay, there it is. For a second, the share button was just missing.
It is pretty late. Might be tired.
No, like, I had abandon, I had untrack, and you know how share is right next to untrack? There was fucking nothing there until I, like, closed my Moby and brought it back up again. But I was like, hang on, am I high? Like, why is the share button just not there? Like, but it's a dipper on sell-in. Did you guys get it?
We got it.
I get it.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll lay down and I'll switch to the stream.
It's taking up all the power. Okay.
So I don't know how it works now. In the past, there was like a red circle and a white circle.
Well, I have my reference sheet for the light stick thing, so I'll try and find everything.
Well, but UI is like flight stick's one thing, but UI is another thing.
Okay, so I just had a little bit of a silly moment. I think that we pulled some G's when we were jumping, and remember what was happening sometimes where we move so fast that you die.
Just gonna slowly.
Did you
turn
just
around and
die?
see the party marker.
No, wait,
Yeah,
hang on.
I killed over on when I was laying on the ground there. My head hit the deck and it just blacked out.
Wait,
Oh, man.
what the fuck? I just alt tabbed back into the game, and I'm in Orison Hospital.
So okay, so yeah, so we both died. Okay.
All right. Well, you guys got the...
What the fuck?
All right. That's interesting.
You were like, hey, small issue, and then I just like
Yeah.
load back
Hey,
in,
you
and
know
I'm
what?
like, why am I in a hospital room?
No,
Yeah.
that's the realism you were talking about. You pulled too many G's, you died.
Exactly, dude.
So I think it had something to do with the Atlas. The same thing was happening whenever I'd bring an Atlas on board certain ships. It would just cause little death boxes to be in the ship, apparently. So it would just like, you know, if I jumped at all with my friends on board, they would all just drop dead.
Dude, maybe the Atlas
Oh.
was the thing. So
Oh
like
my
me and
God.
last night,
Hold
me
on.
and Nick had like a good fucking haul of drugs, like a lot of Weevil. And then we went and we jumped in to Grimhex, and as soon as we started accelerating towards Grimhex, we just immediately exploded. And we all assumed it was, you know, invisible asteroid, but it could have been the
It might
Atlas.
be the Atlas desyncing.
Yeah,
it
it
might be
could
the
have been.
Atlas.
God
We had
damn
a
it,
lot
Atlas.
of money worth of drugs. Also,
I love the Atlas.
I really
It's cool.
thought I set my
It is.
spawn back on Seraphim after. So, like, my Seraphim hanger bugged. So I reset my spawn to Orison. But when I went back to Seraphim, I was 90% sure I set my spawn back on Seraphim. Apparently, we're in that 10% because I'm here on Orison, and I should have just woken up on Seraphim.
Right, well, we're gonna have a
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
dishonorable discharge of the
That was
Atlas.
hilarious, though. I was literally just like, I was watching the Discord stream, and you're like, "Hey, small problem,"
Me too.
and then I alt tab
glanced
back
over
in.
and was like, oh,
Passengers,
wait a minute.
the shuttle is preparing.
Say goodbye to the Atlas. There it goes.
Please clear the
Hey, wait a minute! Why am I in a hospital bed?
So, no, the Atlas was that deadly.
Dude, we're like 0 and 2 on flying with an Atlas.
Yeah,
I was
like,
doing
especially
3.
I was so confused too when I initially took it out because I was taking around in a cutter. I just wanted to go ahead and drop it, you know, from orbit, just to see what I'm like. I'm gonna go ahead and recreate that, you know, that Red
Yeah.
Bull
Oh yeah, yeah.
space job. You know, like, that'd be cool.
Hell
right?
yeah.
Just having fun with it. And yeah, my buddy just kept on dropping dead every single time we tried to jump out from Seraphim. Like, it has to be the Atlas. We tried so many things. Him sitting on like a, you know, on the furniture, the bed, right? Him just laying down. Him hiding up next to me in the bridge of the cutter. Him being in the Atlas, it didn't matter. It just killed him as soon as we would start the jump.
It's such a shame too, because the Atlas is so
It's so
helpful.
cool.
It's cool.
It's
It's
helpful.
helpful.
too. It actually shows you the grid, so you know where to put the boxes while you're holding them. Does it for you automatically. All right, how do I do this? Let's see.
Okay.
Somebody
So
singing
first you're gonna
Disney
have to go
songs
ahead
in the global chat. I can show you the
Oh my
world.
gosh. It reminds me of when we first met. Oh my god.
Shining, shimmering splendor.
last call
It's
for
my
passengers.
sweet
Tell me,
beast.
princess, did you last? Oh, let your heart decide. Let your heart decide.
So how exactly do I do this?
So once you're inside of missile operator mode or the bomb mode, you're gonna have to go ahead and select a target location. So if you look at the deck, it should go ahead and start having like a highlighting, like a circle. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to go ahead and get that circle to be over wherever you want to drop your bomb at, like a visual kill box. And you're going to go ahead and you press and hold T, and it should go ahead and make an audio cue and then lock it into place.
Can't see the bomb circle. Oh, there we go. So you said hold T.
Yep.
Oh,
So
fuck.
once
It
the
said it in
bomb
party
circle's in
chat.
location-
Damn it.
Oh, no.
I was trying to be like,
Now you
yo.
look like a goober.
Now I look like a goober.
There we go.
That's okay. Y'all knew I was a goober in the first fucking place.
Oh, we're all goobers.
Yeah, we're all
Alright.
goobers, to be honest.
Yep, here we go.
That's the
That
reason you guys are here.
Yeah, 5
Okay.
o'clock in the morning.
So yeah, so once you have it, you should be able to go ahead and press and hold T, and then it should lock it into place. It'll be highlighted there, and it'll remain in that location. And then it'll give us a different HUD now on that grid that you see in front of you.
I don't think I actually did it correctly.
I'm gonna go ahead and double check two keybinds for default keybinds for it too.
I need to figure out what button 15 is on the controller.
Welcome to the
Which one
ASOP
is that?
Vehicle Retrieval System.
Button 15. Hold on. I haven't think that'll show me what button 15 is.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Okay, so they've changed it now. So it's left alt plus B is the default now. That's how you set it now. So it's no
Alt
longer
B.
press and hold T, it's left alt and B.
Please visit us
This-
again.
Okay. It's
Goodbye.
gonna be very difficult. Wait.
It's an
Okay,
key
there we
bind.
go.
Okay, there you go. So now you should go ahead and have a separate. So as you approach that visual target area now, you're going to have a HUD pop up, and it's going to go ahead and showcase when you're over your target location. It's going to go ahead and also show you the trajectory. It's going to base off your current velocity though. So you'll want to go ahead and like hold and like maintain. If you fly past this right now and then about
Yeah.
face and start coming back towards it, you'll probably get a pretty good idea and like maintain a certain speed. Typically, people go ahead and drop bombs anywhere from 700 and below, because
700 meters and below.
Welcome
because if you drop
to
it
the
from like
ASOP
let's say like
Vehicle Retrieval
1,000,
System.
it's gonna get shot, right? And that's gonna
Yeah.
end pretty poorly for everybody involved.
Well, they're going to shoot it close to you, and they're not going to die, but you will.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
insurance
So
claim has-
you're gonna
vehicle
want to go
has
ahead and
been
drop it
moved
like
to our
within like
storage
that
facility.
500 to 700 probably range,
Vehicle
right? So you can go ahead
selected.
and maintain and
Stand
make sure that
by.
there's a mutually assured chance that we both die here.
And so you can pull up and you can scream past. That's best case scenario. Middle case scenario is you all die, and worst case
Alright, so,
scenario is
that
they
little
shoot
arrow,
your shit and
when
you
that
die.
little arrow is
So there used to be another circle that would go ahead and meet up, and it would show you when you're all fully lined up, almost like a docking.
oh, okay. I think I
icon?
see it. Is that green circle that's slowly going up the screen? Yeah.
It looks like it, yeah.
Okay.
So
I need to
they'll
turn
go ahead and
around
have
go
that,
back.
and then you'll use the arrow to kind of gauge like the direction and like the vector of where the bomb's gonna go. Because the bomb has to be dropped, and then it has to flare out its fins, right? Like so it has
Yeah.
the
Stabilizers.
yes. So those have to open up first, and so that's what's basically it's showcasing. Like that's the direction it'll be flying in when it gets released, and once they open up and flare out, and the bomb starts to retard, right? That's
One thing-
the direction it's gonna be going.
One thing I love about Orison is that if I spawn, like an Aurora, it gives me my extra large hangar, and I have to do like a fucking 2-mile goddamn run
There goes the
to get
bomb.
to my goddamn ship.
It's gonna go ahead and fly away. Oh my god. Oh,
And
that's
so
cool.
now your target should still be there, so you can actually go ahead and see now physically where that impact crater is and how close you were to it.
It leaves an impact crater.
It mars the entire Earth. Actually, if you go down there right now, you'll actually see the heat waves coming off the ground and everything.
Well, it is in a
Pretty cool.
mountain, so I picked a really shitty spot to drop the bomb.
Well, you know, besides the point, you dropped your first bomb. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Pop
Like,
the cherry, dude.
Right about here. Somewhere. Alright, well, I'm gonna go drop a bomb on this bunker. Oh, never mind, there's a comet ray up. I can't do that. This sucks. That's cool, though. That's really cool.
What if you guys have the global chat pulled up? We're on an adventure. Somebody was like, some third party comes in. Aladdin 2 King of Thieves was my favorite, and the fetuses are here.
I've never seen any sequels to those films.
Me neither. I've never seen Aladdin 2. I've never seen Aladdin 3, dude. I don't need to see the entire Aladdin series to tell you that Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie of all time until Hercules came out.
Until Hercules. I was going to say, like, I don't know about that one.
Dude, I remember being 6 years old and seeing a preview for Hercules. That is the first movie I ever remember in my life being like, I can't wait till that comes out. This is the first time. I mean, that's poignant, right? That's like the first time you ever are aware of a movie. You're like, man, I can't wait till that comes out. It was Hercules for me. I was 6 years old waiting for Hercules to come out.
Hey, whose arrow is this?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Before that, it was Aladdin. And then people were like, oh, I got Aladdin too. And I was like, pass. Wait, what the fuck? Robin Williams didn't voice Genie in the second one? Alright, I'm just gonna
See, that's already
fucking...
telling you. That's already telling you it's going to be bad. You don't have to see it.
The paragraph in global chat incoming.
Oh, no.
The biggest reason why my wife is like still mad at me to this day is that Robin Williams was her absolute favorite actor of all time, easily, hands down, no contest. And I met him, and she didn't. I met him in what was it, the end of 2010 or the early days of 2011? It was the end of 2010. It was the USO Christmas show in Afghanistan, in Bagram, Afghanistan. My first deployment to Afghanistan. And it was right, and honestly, the crazy part is, it was right before I went on leave to go home, my mid-tour leave, my R&R. They did the USO show. Lance Armstrong was the MC. Lewis Black was there. Robin Williams was there. Kenny Loggins from Loggins and Messina was there. And they did a show, and I was there for it. And at the end of the show, they said like, okay, so now's the point where groups of 20 of you are gonna come up on the stage and you're gonna take a picture with the stars, you know. And the military is like really, really just crazy about like certain rules and like really, really rigid about these certain rules. And so the rule of that night was like, do not ask for autographs for the stars. Do not ask for autographs. Because, you know, if you ask for an autograph, every other 19 motherfuckers in your group's gonna ask for an autograph, and then there's 100 groups behind you, and everyone's gonna ask for autographs, and we're gonna be here all fucking night. It's like, do not ask for autographs. So it's like, do not ask for autographs. Like, get up here, get your picture took, get the fuck out of here, and then follow our Facebook page and find your picture. You know, and that was like, you know, that was just how it was. And the entire, so like, I finally get to the front of the line with like my group, and like we go up there, and Robin Williams, the minute we get up there, he's turned around backwards the entire time, like, give me shit to sign, give me shit to sign, give me shit to sign, give me shit to sign. The entire time he's like, give me shit to sign, quick. Like, he signed my buddy's, like, reflective PT belt. You know, like, he signed somebody else's shirt. Like, he was just signing every fucking thing he could in that small amount of time. And that just confirmed everything that I thought that I knew about Robin Williams. It just confirmed all of it. He was exactly the man that I thought he was. Yo, Doctor, thank you for the follow, brother. Thank you, dude. Welcome in. But yeah, so like, you know, you hear all these stories constantly about these celebrities being these horrible fucking depraved human beings and shit. I can, with my own life experience, confirm to you that Robin Williams was exactly the kind of man you thought he was. Also, one of the reasons that my wife loves Robin Williams so much is that he always reminded her of her dad, which is just cute, you know.
Yeah.
But like, you know, having met my wife's dad, there's a lot worse people to have for a hero, for a life hero. Dude, my father-in-law is a fucking badass, dude. He's done it all. And he's done it all as a man and avoided the whole toxic masculinity shit.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. So, hey, Nick, when we died, did our bodies stay on the ship?
I didn't check. I don't even know where you guys died.
We were on the ship. I was on.
Cargo room?
I was in the upstairs hallway, like right behind the cockpit, just
I
like
was
laying
right
on the floor.
behind you. Yeah, I was right behind you on the bridge, laying on the floor.
I didn't check, but I didn't see anything that stuck out to me. So.
Well, if we don't,
he would have seen
if
the
our
body on the floor right in front of her. Yeah.
if our
So that
bodies
means they
aren't there, then
teleported
that
us.
means I need to go to Orison.
Welcome to the
You realize all
ASOC
your stuff's there?
vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw all my stuff on at Seraphim. I should have mentioned
Vehicles,
something.
your
I bet.
vehicle, please visit us again.
No, you're good. You're good. So like, I don't understand the cargo system yet. I tried to load up a bunch of gear into a container, but when I pulled those containers up in my cargo elevator, they were all empty. And so I put them back into my inventory, and all the gear I loaded into them was gone. So I'm not moving
Sounds like a
anything out of my home city anymore.
Yeah, that just sounds like a bug. Which is unfortunate because I'm like that sounds 100% believable.
So it sucks that I have to go to Orison to put on my armor and guns, but I gotta
Yeah.
do what I gotta do.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Did you hear that too?
Takeoff complete.
Did you guys know that like Robin Williams' eldest daughter is named Zelda? And the literal reason it is why you think. He named her Zelda because he loves the Zelda series.
Pretty nice.
Dude, that was like one of the only game commercials that like will seriously choke you up is like they did a Zelda commercial together, and oh, it's so cute. Oh man, they're like playing the game or whatever, and they like meet Zelda, and like he says to his daughter, like, "You'll always be my princess." Oh, it's so fucking cute. There's not a single person who's honest with themselves who came out of that commercial dry-eyed. It was a long time ago. I think it was a commercial for like Twilight Princess. Back in like 2008, 7, something like that.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, no, Robin Williams was a huge gamer. He did like a whole bit on like playing Call of Duty at night. And like a whole bit about like some 12-year-old being like, "I fuck your mother," and like all this shit. It was hilarious.
Here. Don't get in the A2. I think I'm gonna call it now because it's really, really, really late, and
Yes,
I'm
that's
really,
fair.
really tired.
That's fair.
understood.
Yeah, it is 4 for me, and I'm on the West Coast now.
Well, good run.
It was a good run. We did actually drop off like 2 loads of goods
Yeah.
instead of like die to random invisible asteroids.
So, I mean, I don't know what y'all are gonna do now, but if you guys do keep doing ERTs and whatnot, like in the Taurus, then, you know, keep collecting drugs, keep building up your stash.
We can have a community stash. You know, and it is kind of fitting, like, that it would be like, you know, a community stash, because it would take pretty much the community to, like, you know,
sell it.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Hopefully, if we can try and do it before whenever they do another patch. I want to lock down a breaker yard, like
And then
a
just
full-on
sell.
blockade outside, and just sell
Yeah.
everything.
We'll just get all the gear we can, and then
Even
like
if we need to take
it'll be
multiple
like
cargo.
it'll be like multiple cargo ships of like, hey, we're gonna start with the Weevil eggs, you know, or like the Slam, you know, and then we'll
And
go
you know
to
what?
whatever is next, like the Widow or Neon or whatever the heck's second best.
You know what?
Can I get a
think-
revive at SPK? This guy says.
No. I think we should do that at Brio's breaker yard. That's what I say we do. We blockade Brio's breaker yard. Sell from Seraphim to Brio. What do you guys say?
I mean, what's the alternative when it comes to drugs?
Any other breaker yard in the verse?
I was gonna say they're all basically the same thing, though. You know, like I go to Artcore now and Samson's right on Walla, just because
Yeah.
people have stopped going to Brios, because Brios does have like that, you know.
I mean, Brio is
everybody
kind of
knows
like the most
about Brios
infamous.
now. Everybody
Yeah.
knows about Brios. So
Yeah. Well,
they think
probably
that by
Brio for
going to some other
convenience.
place, right, is, oh no, I don't go there because people are gonna camp Brios. Yeah, exactly. That's why we E2 bomb the shit out of it. It's that simple.
Yeah, but I think we should do it at Brio's.
And it would be
Because
fun
it's
because
close to
you would get to bomb stuff. See?
Exactly. Sounds like
And that's
fun.
why I had 3 A2s, and you were questioning that earlier. That's why. I just like bombing stuff after like doing drug runs, right? So I'd
Well,
do my drug runs, I'd bomb Brios, I'd touch down, go sell my drugs, be on my merry way.
Well, good luck getting 3 A2s now that they cost 44 million a pop.
I'm gonna do it, no problem.
Well, I mean, the time before last time that I was low flying, somebody's like, "Oh wait, you only have 2 arrows and you want to buy more? Here's 20 million."
Yeah, we'll make it, no problem.
Money's not hard to come by, like whether it's by people or whether it's by like, you know, we actually lock in. Money is the last thing that is on my mind. You know, like if we need money, first of all, that's a goal. A lot of times people play this game, they don't have goals. So it's awesome to have a goal, like especially if we have a unified goal, like that's like having 3 goals. That's like a unified goal, that's even better.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we do have a unified goal, and that's getting a giant stash of drugs and selling a full cargo hold full of weevil eggs.
Thank you.
That's the goal.
That is a unified
It'll be
goal.
fun. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Landing gear.
I think
'Cause, like,
that would be a fun
I
little
like-
community day.
I really like the whole gameplay of killing a bunch of big ships and then looting them.
Yeah, it's fun.
I really like that gameplay. And eventually, if we continue to enjoy that gameplay, we're going to have a giant stockpile of stuff. And when we start selling that stuff, it's going to be like, all right, guys, let's start with the weevil eggs. And it's like, and we're going to be on like some fucking government level, like, you know, selling operation.
Yeah, it's gonna be like how they move nukes around the country.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, have like multiple on-mark Cutlass Blacks going to multiple breaker yards. All
Like I'm
over
gonna have to be like posting it in Discord a week prior, like, all right guys, here's my plan for, you know, like our like the movement date for our goods.
Yeah, you should schedule a day for that so we get as much people as possible.
Well, I mean, we need to get enough product first.
Yeah, well, obviously that comes first, but yeah, whenever the day comes. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off now, you guys. Been good.
Yeah, GG's man. Thanks for letting us use your freaking A2.
Yeah.
No problem.
See you around, Nick.
Later, dude.
I mean, I don't know what you guys are gonna do next.
Let's see. I don't know what tomorrow is. I gotta do some like calculating, time zone wise,
Yeah.
because I might be doing some Halo Infinite customs with Radiance and a trench coat tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they're in
whenever I see you
Australia,
guys,
so like I don't know exactly how the time transfers. But he's another bucket as well, or they're another bucket as well.
well, if I ever see you playing Star Citizen on stream, I'll just join in, probably. I
Yeah,
usually do. Alright, well, you guys have a good night, or morning,
Peace, dude.
I guess.
yeah. See you
Yeah.
later, dude. Peace.
Later.
So do you want to try to go help this dude in SPK?
Nah, I'm just fucking with him.
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
I'll say we could. We could also attempt a bounty, but I don't know. I don't know how those go
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah. It hasn't been giving me any kind of player bounties lately, and I haven't been getting any North Rocks, no nothing, no pro Tems.
I might have a suspect apprehension if I look.
I get suspect apprehensions, but I only get the ones that are like to return, right? To return into Clasher.
The fugitive bounties?
Yeah. I only get those ones now.
Yeah. Let me check. I've ignored a couple of suspect apprehensions, so I don't know. Let me check. I might have one.
And I don't know why I can't get them either, because I have rep with North Rock, and
I
I'm
think-
maxed out on Bounty Hunting Guild, so I don't understand why it doesn't give me any.
I think a Connie would be good for suspect apprehension these days, especially that fight with the F8. I feel like proved it.
Yeah, I feel good.
I feel like light fighter just it's not the way to attack an unknown enemy anymore. I think heavy fighter is the way, but also, you know, rolling in with a Connie and just smacking somebody, you potentially can do enough damage
Welcome
before they're ready for you
vehicle retrieval system.
that they can't recover.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the, I mean, just to be fair too, like a lot of the people who fly around the PU, right, they're just not that great
Well-
at PvP to begin with.
I'll give them 50% because in 322 in the old flight model, if somebody attacked me, like if I was a, you know, level 3 to 5 crime stat and somebody came after me, I gave myself about a 50% chance of confidently winning that fight. And it was never like, there was a couple of times where I barely lost, but almost entirely it was I dominated or I was dominated. Like it was either an experienced ass player or it was somebody who just wasn't ready for my smoke.
Yeah.
But even given that, I think that, you know, if I roll up on somebody in F7A and I've got a Connie and I get the first shot off, I think I'm winning that fight. I see PvP combat as super unforgiving for surprises. Well, especially nowadays, dude. But like in
without
322 and
advances.
before,
Yeah, if you have surprise on your side, like you're probably gonna win.
but that's not how it used to be. It used to be entirely skill based. Like if I attacked somebody who was skillfully better than me, I had a 0% chance of winning in the past. But if we were evenly matched, it was a 50-50, you know?
Yeah.
Or if I was better than them, they had a 0%. But nowadays, nowadays, I think even if I come up on somebody who's really good and they're just in the wrong ship, you know, they take the L. You get surprise attacked in SC at the moment, it's a skill issue. I mean,
I don't know. Have you seen the ghost though lately?
I mean,
People
if I
getting
come
within
up on
1.5 kilometers without being detected at all on passive scans.
what, on the F7 ghost?
Yeah. So you are within firing range,
Makes
right?
sense.
Before they can see you on radar. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
so
not
you
a
can-
skill issue.
you
That's
can-
just the game design.
I mean, I guess it depends. Like, I guess from what I hope I'm saying your name right, Attilan. From what he's saying, because what I said, attacking with a Connie, and I'm pretty sure he's going off of what I said, on the premise of attacking with a Connie. If you get surprised
Yeah,
by a
you're-
Connie, maybe you
yeah,
deserve to
yeah,
be
you should never
surprised.
be
I could see
surprised by a
that.
Connie.
That's not a
Exactly.
bad argument. Yeah, that's not a bad argument.
I don't think, yeah, there's no stealth Connie out there, so yeah. But
Yeah.
in the form of like, you know, the ghosts right now, and that's all going to get changed around too.
But even, I mean,
figure
I don't
stuff
know.
out
Even fighting that F8 earlier, I don't know if that guy was really bad or if just, yeah, I mean, getting guns on target is that devastating. You know, I haven't done much PvP after 322, so I'm not
How
sure.
far away was he though?
Dude, it was a normal S1v1 like we were two light fighters. And I just dominated them. So that's what makes me think like he was just bad.
Hugging you. Yeah, he's like, he should have just been hugging you. Like, he should still be able to do that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I guess it kind of felt like he was still trying to like figure out where Paul went, like he didn't know that Paul was already dead. And he didn't know I was there 100% yet. And by the time I was fully engaged, I had already tagged him enough that he was out of the fight, really. I don't know, I felt like a Connie Taurus running size 5s against an F8. It was a really easy fight. He gave me the shots.